So, what's the difference between a terrorist and a rebel, right? Sounds like rebel is more like Star Wars, the rebels against the empire, that sort of thing. Well, guys, it's very simple. If you're being backed by the United States, then you're a rebel. If you're not being backed by the United States, you're a terrorist. That's how it works. Guys, welcome to the channel, Modern Survivals. Being better prepared is what we do here, and for that, we need to be aware of what's going on in the world. I also suggest you get survival skills and surviving the economic collapse. My book's available in the links there below in Amazon. It's wild. We're living in crazy times. Yet another conflict in this region, destabilizing, causing suffering, and it's just terrible. And this is what we're supporting, basically. This is, of course, done by the United States, by Israel, by the Western nations that are supporting the destabilizing of this entire region. We saw what happened in Lebanon. We saw what's still going on in Gaza, this now in Syria. How is it possible that everything is falling apart? Well, you know how these rebels are. Well, yeah, we know how the rebels are. We know how this is a proxy war. We know how Russia is supporting the Syrian government. But yeah, these are dictators, no? These are the dictators that the Syrian people apparently... Why is it that you need another regime change? Why do we see this? What's the point of all of this? Well, the point of this is, of course, getting rid of Bashar al-Assad, right? The guy that needs to go. Syrian rebels and fighters are advancing southward after seizing control of most of Aleppo, Syria's largest city, posing the most serious challenge to the president Bashar al-Assad in years amid the country's civil war, which began in 2011. It's been going on for a while. The rapid assaults over this was a lot of Israeli support, bombing everything they could. Both sides made claims of advancing. Syrian army said. So the crazy thing is, this is freaking Al-Qaeda, right? Your money is supporting these guys that are the extremists. For now, they're the good guys. They're rebels. These are the Star Wars rebels, right? And then they're going to be the bad guys, and then it's all going to be a bunch of terrorists, and then it's going to be, oh, we need to bomb even further, and we need to destroy everything, and we need to take over, and this never stops. It is a vicious circle of greed and war and suffering that we just go like this. We just go like, what is it that I'm just a single man. What can I do about this? Well, I think that first of all, we need to acknowledge that it's happening. I think that's first the key element here. Yeah, this is how it goes. This is what's happening. You have a proxy war. So you have Iran, Russia, Syria on one side. You have United States, Israel, and the West on the other. And they're supporting. Who exactly is benefiting more from this war? Well, the United States, for sure. Israel, definitely. Europe, not anymore. They realize that all you have in this region is more conflict that is in your backyard. All of these waves of refugees and people escaping the region, and the violence that's just simmering there, cooking for years. You end up paying it a lot closer to home than if you are at the other end of the planet in America. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things. But at the same time, there's countries like in the case of UK that you cannot even pretend to not be okay with this. You have to show your most absolute support and loyalty to the agenda. That's why you send fighters. That's why you bomb whatever they tell you to bomb, including things that just don't make a whole lot of sense. The rebels' offensive has reignited Syria's long-running civil war, which killed more than that is so. 6 million refugees. I wonder where those are going. Where could it possibly be that they're going? The conflict never formally ended, and they flared up the most significant since 2020 when Russia and Turkey reached a ceasefire in Idlib. The rebels are led by Hassan Asham, a former Al-Qaeda affiliate in Syria that used to go by the name of Al-Nus. Aren't these the bad? I'm confused. Clarify for me. When is it that it's a terrorist? When is Al-Qaeda bad or Al-Qaeda good, guys? Let me know right now if you have the latest, because sometimes it's happy-go-lucky freedom fighter rebels, sometimes it's terrorists. It really depends on the narrative we want to push at that moment. It is fucking embarrassing. What's happening in the world is disgraceful, and our governments in the West are participating in this. They are in this case the aggressors. There's no doubt about that. Now, that doesn't mean what Russia is. No, Russia is doing its own thing. It's doing its own land grab. And it's kind of like, wink, wink, we are okay with doing our proxy war here because, wink, wink, you're doing your own thing over there and we're fighting you here and there. But I'm not really interested in fighting you all that much over there. This part here, though, this is a little bit closer to my heart, or Israel. So, you have to have a little bit of support for the Syrian government. Oh, no. The Syrian regime. So, you have to support the Syrian regime, but not so much, because at the same time, this is like Austin Powers evil. I do a little bit here, but not really enough to make a change. And you just pretend to give a heck of a lot about that part over there, closer to Eastern Europe, and we'll just call it even, okay? It is insane, but that's exactly what's going on. See you later, guys. Take care.